How to add a new quote request on Contractor Find. First, you want to log on to contractorfind.co.za and then go log in. Use the email address and password when you signed up and sign in. In the navigation bar, you'll want to go to the second icon, which is for your quotes, and then add quote request. This is step 1 of 5, and you want to complete this and move on to the next step. We can add the service required here, from which we have a number of services already pre-written, which you can select from the drop-down. And then you can select your property, your status. We have planning, budgeting, and ready to hire. And once you've selected your status, you can move on to the type of work, which will either be new build, renovations, repairs, installation, maintenance, or other. In this instance, we'll do renovations. Next, you want to move the budget slider according to what budget you think you might have for this particular project, and then let us know if it's an insurance claim or emergency services. These are not required, but optional. Then click Next. Step 2 is where we confirm the areas and their dimensions for your particular project. These are also optional, but also give the builder or contractor a lot more information about what's required. So you can select the location, the area, service type, and add length, width, and height. You can add multiple areas here, or simply remove them if you don't need them. And click Next. Step 3, here you get to upload any images and files. It's quite simple. We can drag and drop, or click in and select an image from your local computer or your phone and upload any files, and click Next. Step 4 is where we give a detailed description of actually what you need. This has no limit on characters, and you can write out a full-blown essay if you need to. Once we've done this, we'll click Next, and then confirm. We send this quote request to the relevant contractors in that category, and click Submit. Navigates you back to the dashboard, and there you'll see immediately under your quote request table that the new quote requests have now been added. If you want to view a full list of your quote requests, you can move to the navigation pane and quotes and go look at quote requests. Here you'll see a full table of all your quote requests ever submitted. And there the last 3 are the ones we just submitted now. An alternate way to add a new quote request is to move to the front end of the website and do a new search. I can click on the logo in the top left corner, which will navigate me to the front page. I can start to select my service and region. So I'll pick a category from the drop-down, and then it's showing me that I'm logged in. Category drop-down, select the relevant category that you're looking for. In this instance, all these building contractors, and then select your region and search. Now you'll land on the building contractors page in Durban, and you can select from the contractors available. Let's look at Bob's Builders here as an example. Here we'll see more information about this company, all their contact details, relevant information, and business hours. I can just click Get a Quote and follow the same 5 steps I did previously when I logged straight into my dashboard. Select your service, select your property, your status, type of work, budget, insurance emergency optional. Next. Provide details around the areas. Upload any images or files if you have. And lastly, add a description. And click Next. That'll then submit that quote request to that particular contractor. And that's how easy it is to submit a new quote request on Contractor Find.